Hi guys, Gary Tibbs here, back with day four's final selections. Going to be a quick one today. I'm in a bit of a rush, so we'll get straight into it. After a decent day yesterday, I had quite a good bet on Min, so that wouldn't have mattered. A couple of other winners, but that one alone would have set me right for the day. The trainer that we have our horse with, Phil Kirby, had a great third place, 125 to 1 shot as well that I was on. Wasn't actually a tip, I just simply backed it because it's one of Phil's horses, and nice to see him getting a place at Cheltenham. Anyway, on to today, we have the 130 Triumph to start with. I tipped up Goshen in my anti-post selections. Could do one of these coming in, and I still fancy Goshen. I still think he's the best horse in the race. Jumping right-handed is the slight jumping right a bit is a slight worry. He has done that in his previous races, but I think he's just got the best engine in the race to win this. Two others that I like, I think Away with the Sea is overpriced. I think that'll stay on really well up the hill here. Finished like an absolute trooper the last day, and I think that could certainly get into a place. And the other one that I think is overpriced is Burning Victory as well. So I won't put anyone off backing either of those. But for me, I won't be having a bet on Goshen on the course because I've got him on my anti-post selections. My bet on the course will be Away with the Sea each way. But if I was tipping up a winner for you, I think the winner will be Goshen. On to the 210. Three horses I like here. Elusive Bell, Oakley and Sir Valentine. I'm going to be backing. I probably won't back Oakley. I think Elusive Bell and Sir Valentine are both going to be good each way selections for this race, and I'll be going with them. Although it's not a race that I have a massive fancy in, that those will be the two that I'm going for. Then on to the Albert Bartlett. Time Hill has been a horse that I've had anti-post at a lot bigger price than today, and I think he's a real good bet today. Be a decent bet on this one for me. Yeah, it's first trip at 3 mile, but he certainly shapes like a horse that wants 3 mile, and it'll be one selection for me. A horse that was of interest for me, well, there was another couple of interest for me. One was Sempo for Joseph O'Brien. I quite like the look of that horse, and Cobbler's Way I think is overpriced as well, but it'll be a decent win bet on Time Hill for me here. Then we've got the main event, one everyone's looking forward to, the Gold Cup, and I've narrowed it down to 3 selections for myself. Kenboy is one of my most favourite horses in training. I absolutely love the horse, and I think come Aintree, I think he'll absolutely romp up at Aintree. I just don't think the track will suit today. And if he goes and wins, I'm going to be absolutely kicking myself in the foot because I back him in every race he runs. But today my win bet is going to be with Lost in Translation. I can see him bouncing back after a track that didn't suit him the last day, and I think he's got the best engine in this. I think Album Photo will be the one to beat, but I think I fancy Lost in Translation to do the business today. Another one I put up anti-post that I think is a great each way bet is Bristol de May. I think he's been written off far too easily. I was listening to a preview the other day where he was being talked up massively by connections, so I really fancy that one. On at the 410, this is one of my biggest bets of the day as well. My three biggest bets of Goshen, Time Hill and this. Bill Away I think he's an absolute knocking bet here. Really strong fancy. A lot of the lads who I follow, like the pro tipster guys and whatever, have put this up, and I think it's a knocking bet. So it'll be a good bet on Bill Away for me here. And then the final 2 races, to be honest, I don't really have a massive of opinion on. Just a couple of selections. I just look for horses that I think are overpriced. And I don't even know how to pronounce this one. I think it's pronounced Eclair de Beaufort, and I'll be going on just a small 1 or 2 point win on that. Just think it's overpriced, but not the Grand Annual isn't a massive play for me. And then we finish with the Martin Pipe. I like the way you're thinking. It'll be my main selection in this, and I also like Column of Fire. So those were my 2 each way bets I'll be putting up on that. I like the way you're thinking. It's probably my main selection of the 2, and I'll be probably having a bit more on that than I will Column of Fire. But that's where we are for day 4. Travelling home today after the races, which is good because my liver needs a rest. and I hope the festival's been a success for most of you. And we'll be back hopefully with the entry. I will be doing a video when I get back, just having a look back at all the stuff we've put up and see if we made any money anywhere. But yeah, if you're following, good luck. Hope you have a great day and get some winners. Beat the bookies. Good luck.